My Obongalicious people, how on a day? I salute and according to that time, depending on when that and that they listen to us. I welcome you to this Obongalicious day with another Obonge information. My people, now well done, no, now welcome. Oh. My people, no be small thing, no. I just say make I bring you on this gist where they trend everywhere, and I say you the Edochie and the family still they blame Queen May for all the atrocities, for all the nonsense where they happen to her. For all the pains, for all the backwardness and everything where they happen to her, you the Duchess and Queen May be the problem. I don't know how Queen May become the problem. Queen May went to court seeking for divorce 1 year, almost 1 year after you the Duchess. That's August 2023. Almost 1 year after you the Duchess announced to Judy Austin. You understand? If it's somebody that say, okay, you have been planning this thing, or okay, this is where your plan had worked. This woman tried to manage this guy until he lost his son. Manage this guy, the thing was too much on him, on her. She couldn't even bear anything again. Anybody who knew the story of Premier or who followed it from the beginning, the story of Premier and Yude Edochie and this Judy Austin's bigamy, will understand that Premier actually tried to, protect her marriage. That's why when stupid people are saying that Premier abandoned her marriage, abandoned her man to Judy Austin and everything, I just laugh because this woman tried everything she could in order to make sure he didn't lose her marriage. She didn't lose her marriage. She didn't lose her man and everything. But there are people that don't worth fighting for. I tell you the truth. There are some ingrates that you can't fight for every time. On what for? You have been suffering. You've been the one paying the bills. You've been the one providing. You've been the one doing everything. And at the same time, the person is cheating on you. And now, carry another woman come. You try to protect the person and protect the family and protect the whole marriage, protect everything. He still insists, go to the social media and be announcing I'm a proud polygamy. What will you do at that point? That's why when I see some gullible people who are just, I don't know how to describe them, following sheepishly and stupidly, you see, when I see those people, I will just say, Kai, this person doesn't know what we are talking about. You understand? This person doesn't know what we're talking about. My people no be smart, You see, our royal queen May tried everything she could as a humble person, loving woman, respectful woman, peace lover, peacemaker, and everything. Cuddling this man, begging this man, try forgive this man many times, come back to her to him many times, and still, the more she forgives, the more this man stabs her at the back. The more she forgives, the more they take her for granted. You know that anybody that forgives so much, whether man or woman, the other partner will always take you for granted. It is like that. I don't know why like that. The more you forgive, the more they stab you at the back, the more they do so many things against you. And that's exactly what this lady actually passed through in the hand of Yude Duce. And meanwhile, another big thing about it was that Yude Duce was in a very wrong hand. Judy Austin was another funny person, was another woman that, if it is a very intelligent woman, even though she's coming to eat money, she would have calculated very well, studied these people very well. She didn't do. She only worked on the information you, the Duce, gave her. Queen May is a very kind-hearted human being, peace-loving. She doesn't like noise. She doesn't like trouble. If you make trouble, she go live for you. She go do this. She go do that. So okay, that's a strategy. That's who she is. Instead of her to start um, to study prepare again, because sometimes situation changes people. Instead of her to study prepare again and try to find out whether what she was told is actually who prepare is still is, she didn't. She just came in to push Quimbe away and took over and, invade the wealth, invade everything. The way she was eating it from outside, that is what she was thinking that will continue. That's the way she thinks she can continue to eat it. But at the end of the day, it was so bad that everything went bad. Everything, I mean everything. She lost the wealth, she lost the mansion, she lost the money, she lost everything. The only thing she has was the man that is not making money. And right now, she is in a deep mess. She doesn't know whether to go front or whether to go back because the situation is too much. That's why she go carry belle today. You see am full moji tomorrow, she no carry belle. You see am for social media today, you go carry belle because na skit making, content creating is what she's now using her life, herself, everything to create content to see whether she can be able to see food chop. Because even to see food chop is a problem in the house. Now, Edochie had come out again to tell people that Premier is the cause of his problem. Premier is the cause of his downfall. Premier is the cause of him not being called by producers in his career because Premier had, rubbished his image and everything. Nobody has rubbished his image. Yes, because he signed for Win Big Lotto. That some people on their own independently make inquiries to discover that that's a scam, and they were saying it. Edochie had come out to say that Premier now be her problem. Now Premier nation, now them they fight against him. Now then they do this. Well, I don't know, but what I know is that nobody is a failure until you blame another. It is when you have something or somebody to blame. That is why you will always continue to fail. But in a situation where you discover that if I don't have anybody to blame, if I fail, I fail. If I move on, I move on. If I progress, I progress. So there's nobody to blame about it. There you will see how the person will work tirelessly morning, afternoon, night, like a man. That is what man is, morning, afternoon, night. You work as a man morning, afternoon, night to make sure that you achieve success. And that's what makes you a real man. That's what makes you a real odogu. And you see the person will progress. But the situation where you have your wife, your picking, everything, your sickness, your this, your that, that's why you see a lot of people are poor today because they have something to hold hands with that makes them to be poor. If it is not their family foundation, it is because their parents didn't train them. It is because they didn't send them to school. It is because their parents died early. It is because something or the other. But you forgot that there are people who pass through these things you are passing through, and today they are millionaires. You don't see those ones. You only see the weakness, the shortcomings of those things. You don't see an opportunity in all those things. So that's the problem. You don't always see Premier leaving him as the cause of his problem instead of seeing him, seeing that even though Queen left me, can't I move on? Can't I make it? Can't I win? You always go down because one woman left you, and you are everywhere crying. You have lost because a woman left. How can a woman leave you and you go down? That means your life has been on this woman. My people, no be smart, instead of Edochie to blame himself for going to bring a problem into his family, bringing a strange woman with a strange spirit and a strange luck into the family that scatterized his marriage, scatterized everything that he has. In fact, brought his career down, by his career, buried itself, not be able to buy it. Instead of him to realize that he is the architect of his problem and try to find a solution to it, he is blaming somebody. Blaming Premier from now till tomorrow will not solve any problem because Premier had moved on. Remember, our royal Premier is a billionaire right now that has companies online, offline, everywhere. People are searching for her. Do you know how many endorsements she has gotten only for this year alone? She has renewed about 3 of her endorsements this year alone. The other one she had last year was Premier had over 15 endorsements. And this is money. This is not just ordinary signing paper. This is money. And that's why Edochie had already told himself, whether rain come sun, he go break that jigs today. He now go to Oshodu roadside lotto, where they call Win Big Lotto, where just come out, where be the one person this thing, where they just start, where they never even do anything. He go sign. At least make it be say there is something they can record. This 2025. Remember, I told you people that there was a meeting in Judy Edochie's WhatsApp group. That I got an information that in Will Edochie and Judy Austin support WhatsApp group, where Chijeni and Uncle Baba were leading. I told you people that there was agreement there that this year 2025 they must make sure say they rubbish everything wey Queen they do, and that Judy Edochie must get endorsement this year. I told you that in this year, it was in January or so, many people didn't understand what I'm saying. Some people were asking me, how did you know? I told you that we have Onyokometer when they tell us what did they happen in that place. So when this promo came, I laughed because when this Win Big Lotto came, the endorsement, I laugh because I know it's okay. It's a planned deal that they must achieve that which they have said. Remember, we are now in April. Very soon we'll be in May and we enter June. That's the half of the year. They won't get to the half of the year without achieving what they say they're going to achieve this year. Because one of the things is that they will rubbish Premier this year, and they were doing it with Uncle Baba. Now it don't jam rock. Uncle Baba couldn't achieve that. Now Uncle Baba is now having a litigation. There's a litigation against him, so he has now run inside. Cheap Jenny they were using. Cheap Jenny is becoming very, very careful right now, because even in Canada where she is, she has already been shaking her background, her security. There's a security check on her, so she's being very careful now. So most of their members in that group have started, exiting and going low. Some of them on Facebook are no longer saying much; they're just dropping small, small. So that has catalyzed them, but they are still going strong to make sure say they achieve whatever they agreed that they're going to achieve. And one of them is to make sure that you, the Edochie, gets an endorsement this year. That's why you see this Win Big Lotto, when no they exist anywhere. Go and search. It's not registered. Nothing. They have not started anything. Now you, the Edochie, is the brand ambassador of Win Big Lotto. That's a fake Lotto. But there's no problem. At least let him start from somewhere. The issue that is that the only thing we tell them is that they should minimize focusing their attention on Queen May. Allow the woman to make her money. They should not be telling lies against her. They should go and struggle. There are pure water companies. There are moi moi companies. There are donut companies. There are all these companies that are looking for who to endorse. There are recharge card companies. After all, he has been selling recharge. Oh, no. MTN no go feed endorse am. Glow, all those big recharge cards, no say if they does you, they don't go sell. So they can't near Judy Austin and you. But they at least let them continue. It can be a company that sells recharge cards. It can use you, the Edochie. After all, he has been selling recharge cards to do their own problem. So there are many, many things. I told you that there are sewage tank companies that can use them. There are, public toilet companies that can, there are many, many, many big companies that do some funny things that, can endorse them. After all, Mr. Bassett, they said he's not going to be everything. He's now a brand ambassador of real estate company, and he's making a lot of money. There are commission he's loading every day when he sells the land, and money is flowing into the man's account, and the man is growing big every day. And this is a man that Judy Austin thought is going to be anything. He's not going to be anything. And right now, the man is becoming a celebrity, and a big time celebrity, and even trying to push Judy Austin away in the industry. So my people not be smart, Tell you, Edochie and Judy Austin, may them remove Premier from their side. Premier don't do them anything. Now them buy themselves, now them buy their career. Now you, Edochie, buy his marriage, because Premier tried everything she can do in order to save this marriage. The more she tries to save the marriage, the more she tries to protect the marriage, the more you, Edochie and Judy Austin, push harder to buy everything about the marriage. And then one day, instead of her to buy, we are saving the marriage. She decided to leave. And in order to live for her, picking them, so that tomorrow they will not become abandoned. My people no be smart enough, so they just reach out by say make a touchlight and wait now. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please try to subscribe. All our returning subscribers, we say now well done, my people, now welcome. Remember, this is Niger Celebrity Updates. Don't take our video. Please don't take our videos. May God bless you. May God have a nice day. Bye.